Hey everybody, welcome to episode 100, yes, 150 of Build That House With Me, Jim. I'm Jim. So as the rain comes off the roof that is, and lands, it's landing exactly on the perf pipe. So, and it is taking it away from the foundation and protecting the foundation from any water saturation, which is really smart. Now, eventually there will be a gutter on there, and that water will be channeled down over there and into a pipe that I had put in when I poured the foundation, and it'll take it safely away. In the meantime, it's very exciting to see all this grass growing here that I planted. If you remember, I landscaped this area. I turned this whole area over. Let's step back here. I turned it all over with a shovel. I raked it about 3 times and planted a ton of grass. The deer keep coming in here and eating the pears that fall off the tree here. So they're kind of stomping on the grass a little bit. I hope that doesn't pose a problem. But anyway, welcome to episode 150. I'm glad you're back. We are going to continue, and I don't know if you've seen this before, but I started to, let me navigate around here, do what this Blueskin window treatment. You can see it here. Some guys do it all the way around the window, but this stuff is not cheap, and the building inspector said I'm only required to put it on the bottom. So that's what's going to happen, and that's what I'm doing. I have 33 windows to do, including the sliders, and I've managed to do 4 already. So let's just take a look at the other window here, and you'll see these 2 treatments I did last night. So that's what they call Blueskin window treatment. It's basically to waterproof, just in case any water makes it behind the window and doesn't rot your framing out. Now, if water's getting behind your window, you haven't installed your windows very well. So it won't happen, but again, it's a precaution. Okay, so here we are. We're continuing to do the Blueskin window dressing. And this is what it looks like before I start. As most of you know, I did put 2 layers of house wrap on, which it's debatable on whether that was required, but I was worried that the building inspector was going to express concern about the UV rating on the house wrap. It's already been up for well over 1 year and 4 months. So that's why I put the 2 layers on, just in case. If he was worried about it, I could either peel one off or just indicate to him that indeed there's 2 layers, so UV wouldn't be an issue. At any rate, I'm going to cut this back to the edge, and I'll go ahead and do that. Now that I've cut that tie bar off, it's important to make sure that the surface is clean and free of any concrete or any other dust that accumulated on it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to restaple this edge tight. Again, make sure that the surface area is all free of anything that may prohibit the Blueskin from adhering properly. They do make a primer that you can buy. It's $50 a can. I'm going to avoid that by just making sure that I do an extra good job at cleaning this surface of any dust or anything like that. In fact, I think I'm going to go grab my blower and just blow this completely clean. Okay, so now I'm going to make an incision here and back so that when the Blueskin goes in, I can positively layer these like a shingle. This will go over top of the blue skin. Okay, so I put the blue skin on. This stuff is so sticky that if it touches itself from back to back for like any reason at all, it's impossible to get apart. Since it's not cheap, you don't want to screw up. So I learned how to do it like this. Make 2 incisions and wrap it tight. But in addition, I'm gonna put a gusset, and this side I've done already. It's kind of like 2 squares connected by a triangle. And then I wrap that, and then this has to be positively lapped. That's the terminology. And then I'm gonna tape it as well. So it should be good. Now I'm gonna do this side with the gusset. Okay, and here it is from this perspective. So you retape everything up. Make sure it's positively lapped, just in case there's any moisture. It will roll down here and then roll down. All right, guys, just continuing to do the blue skin treatment. And there's no point me taking you through this whole process. Just know that all the windows have to receive the treatment. And there are 33. So I have finished 8. And not gonna have much video action coming up here in the next couple weeks because that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then like everything else, it takes a long time. So hang tight, and in a couple of weeks we should receive some windows, and then it'll get sporty. And then it'll get sporty. Okay, it's about a week later, and all the blue skin's done on every window. So, the windows will be here in 3 weeks. They've been delayed, of course. And you met Owen in my video last summer, my nephew that came up. He's going to come up and help me install some, or as many as we can, in 4 or 5 days. So look forward to his arrival. And this episode's going to be kind of boring. There's just nothing going on really, except that blue skin. And you can see here, I'll show you this side. That's it. Oh, and all that grass landscaping that I was doing there about a month ago, the grass is coming in. And you can see its beautiful tone of green. The birds are eagerly, look at them all. Dozens of little birds eating my seed, which you can't really do much about. They're just enjoying. So you can see them disappearing as they come around the corner here. They are completely enjoying free lunch. However, a lot of it did take hold. It's kind of spotty. I'm not completely happy with it, actually. But it is the end of the season, so pretty sure next spring it'll look pretty good. And I can always overseed then, but so there's that. That was a worth it project. All right, guys, maybe this should be a short episode just to keep things moving along a little bit. We'll pick it up, I don't know, maybe when Owen gets here, or perhaps before that slightly, when I get the window delivery. Film that. They deliver them on some racks, so that should be kind of interesting too. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you coming and checking things out.